Paoni, como tu estás? What is good, my people? Listen, today I am giving you your daily dose of horror. But before we get scared and spooked out, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button for me. Hit that notification bell. I appreciate you. Man, let's get scared, my people. Let us get scared. Dale.
Our first scary video comes from the TikTok user Paranormal Declassified. And trust me, it's enough to make you rethink ever having a balcony. The video begins innocuously enough. We see a woman entering the frame, folding towels that were hanging out to dry. Everything seems perfectly ordinary until just moments after she puts the laundry rack away. Then, something utterly chilling appears on the balcony.
Look at her none the wiser. Got the door open, not even looking outside. What is that? What is that? No way that's real.
It appears for a while. If you look closely, you can spot a disturbing figure crawling on all fours across her balcony.
Yeah, it's giving
It
Skinwalker.
moves with a slow, deliberate pace, its head inching forward as if trying to locate her. This eerie creature has dark, hollow eyes and a gaunt, unnerving body. But the oppressive darkness hides any other distinct features. What do you think is happening here? Could this be an otherworldly entity creeping around on the woman's balcony? Or is there something more sinister at work? Share your chilling theories in the comments below.
So, personally, what I think that was somebody that she lives with, because if you guys peeped, there was something sparkly on their right arm. It looked like it was a watch. So I think that either someone was playing a prank on her or she was in on it, but I don't think that this one is real. Now, in the off chance that it is real, she has a problem because like that is no longer her home. That home belongs to that skinwalker because like, bro, that is whew. I don't think it's real though. But if it is, for the little small slim chance that it is, I we need to find out if she's still alive and around, because like man, that thing probably got her if if not.
Inside, in a plane, an employee records a video, showcasing his mundane workday as part of the cleaning crew. His routine is to tidy up planes that have just landed, a task he often undertakes during the dead of night, especially on those massive aircrafts that accumulate debris. But tonight, he decides to break from routine. Instead of moving on to the next plane, he stays behind. He's usually quick to leave as soon as the cleaning is done and no passengers are set to board soon. But tonight, he's driven by a peculiar sense of curiosity. With the cabin now spotless, he hides in the rear of the aircraft, his intention to explore the plane's eerie silence. However, what unfolds is far from the thrill he anticipated. As he remains hidden, the atmosphere thickens with unease, and what was meant to be a harmless adventure takes a chilling turn.
Bro, get off the plane. It's your time to get off the plane, my guy. Find your way to the exit.
No. Wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, he's excited. He's excited. Okay.
I know I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on in here. They gonna catch my ass if they see. Ain't gonna lie to y'all though, it's mad cold in here. And it's dark. I mean, I know it doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it's dark.
What is going on? What's gonna happen to him? Because
Let's go! Let's go! Right. Sitting on the back of the plane. And y'all probably think I'm fucking insane. Probably think I'm doing this shit for fame.
no, don't go. Oh, he went to the no. First mistake. Bro, get your behind off that plane. You need to run some more. You ran. You start the process to get off the plane and run.
I'm doing this shit for fame.
Yeah, listen. That was a ghost saying get back to work. That literally
Think I'm
ghost was
doing
saying
this shit
stop
for
slacking
fame.
off.
He approaches to see if anyone's there, but to his horror, the space is utterly vacant. Then, out of nowhere, the seatbelt jerks towards the aisle as if yanked by an invisible hand. With no one in the seat, it seems to fling itself as if eager to eject a phantom passenger. Terrified, he scrambles back to his hiding spot at the rear of the plane. Hours later, when the crew finally finds him and he disembarks, he's so shaken that he can barely speak. He's haunted by the incident, often recounting it with growing dread, repeatedly insisting that he should have never boarded the plane. The experience has left him so unnerved that it feels like a shadow follows him wherever he goes.
Bruh, really?
A woman who runs an air...
Hold up. Really? It was just a little flick of the, seatbelt. Like, he really feels like a shadow's following him. All the ghost was saying was, listen, you slacking off. You on the clock. Get back to work. That's what that was a little warning, little situation with the ghost. Saying, like, you clean my plane. Thank you. Now get off my plane and go to the next one. He was so shaken up, but not shaken up enough to, like, get off the plane. He started the running process back to a seat versus like the exit. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Make it make sense, my people. Make it make sense.
so unnerved that it feels like a shadow follows him wherever he goes.
Are you doing too
A
much?
woman who runs an Airbnb has been getting unsettling entries in her guest book from people who have recently stayed at her place. The latest entry revealed that when the guests arrived at night, the once charming old house took on an eerie and unsettling aura. They couldn't ignore the creepy details. An old porcelain doll hidden in the cupboard and an antique music box. The house, a colonial relic with a mysterious room in the attic, naturally exudes an old-fashioned, spooky vibe. But things took a chilling turn when the next group of guests stayed for 5 nights.
Bro, who is staying
They
in that
reported
house?
hearing disturbing noises coming from the locked attic door on 3 of those nights.
You unlocking
Alarmed,
it.
the owner decided to install cameras in the attic and spend a week alone at the Airbnb to see if anything strange occurred.
Bro, first mistake.
One night, she heard something truly horrifying and quickly grabbed her phone to record.
Not
This
the phone grab.
is what she captured.
It's the old house for sure. You can hear the floorboards crack. That's the old house. Those houses you have spirits living in them with you. What is that? Is that the light switch? The way she's walking is making me scared. Like,
And this whole time I'm getting notifications that there is motion in my attic. And mind you, we moved the camera to this small room off of the attic. So like the timing right now is a little crazy.
Is that her? Or is that a go? Oh, that's her. I almost jumped out of my chair.
Thomas!
I don't see anything. Where's the motion?
Throughout this nightmare, my phone kept buzzing with alerts. Motion detected in the attic. Just to make it worse, we had already moved the camera to the small room beside the attic. So, the timing of this is just eerie, Thomas. While she was hearing those unsettling footsteps, the attic camera was relentlessly sending notifications of movement. But as
Yeah,
you'll see
but
in the footage, there's nothing there.
Right.
Just a few minutes later, the camera picks up motion again, and this time, something truly chilling appears. Watch carefully.
But that could just be the wind, though. I don't know if it's an airtight room. That could totally be the wind. I can see like dust floating around, so there must be air like in that room for like the dust to be able to float. No? Like it's like circulating around the room, so there has to be some type. I don't know where this room is because she said it's off the attic, so I don't know. Because most attics have like fans and stuff, like mold fans, to like push air like to the outside. No, my people, this is little.
The door moves on its own, unnervingly, despite the owner's insistence that there was no wind. Even on the
Oh,
windiest day, it shouldn't sway like that. But what's truly chilling, and what almost everyone pointed out in the comments, is the eerie face that seems to appear at the bottom of the door when it opens. You can make out what looks like a face, and you can even see its mouth slowly closing before it vanishes into the shadows behind the door.
I
This
didn't see that.
unsettling phenomenon has led many to believe that the historic house is haunted. Perhaps someone met a tragic end in that room.
Possible.
What do you think? A user by the name Our Haunted House has shared a series of chilling clips that have resurfaced as the upload. His username hints at a sinister truth. His house seems to be plagued by the paranormal. Strange occurrences are a regular part of life here. Doors that creak open on their own.
Listen,
Lights that
listen. It's the strange occurrences of supernatural things for me, right? Because it only takes one of those situations for me to like get my behind out of that house. Like for sale sign within the hour. If it's like overnight, first thing 9 a.m. As soon as the real estate office opens, I'm going there. House is going up for sale. Okay, it won't take me a second or third time. Like I just need one of those. One red flag is enough for me. Like my, he said repeat it, my people. He said repeat it. Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
flicker ominously, and a dog that barks at unseen entities. Driven by a need to capture these eerie events on camera, he created the account Our Haunted House to share his unsettling footage. In this first clip, he's alone in his house late at night when his dog starts to act up, sensing something menacing outside. Desperate to prove the presence of the unknown, he decides to film what's happening, despite the growing sense of dread.
What the hell just happened?
My dog just started fucking barking for no fucking reason. Insane.
There's something making noise, so that's probably why the dog's barking.
Holy shit, there's somebody out there.
Oh. Bro, why you just walking out with no type of object to protect yourself? Like,
As the man peered out of the window, a shadowy figure stood motionless in the darkness.
that's the person.
Its gaze locked onto him.
That is the
When he
person.
dashed to the door to investigate, the figure had vanished, leaving nothing but an unsettling
Bro,
emptiness.
I've seen horror movies that start like
Viewers
that.
warned him that by opening the door,
You
he
invite them
might
in.
have made a grave mistake.
Yep.
Suggesting that he could have invited something sinister inside. A few nights later, as he moved through his home, he caught a fleeting glimpse of something in his peripheral vision. When he turned to look, nothing was there. He checked again, finding everything in order, so he turned off a light. Almost immediately, he sensed something watching him and felt a rush of terror. He flicked the light back on and scanned the room, but it appeared normal. Shaken, he decided to reposition one of his security cameras to monitor the room. He cycled the light on and off repeatedly, but nothing unusual occurred. It seemed like everything was fine, until the camera captured something truly horrifying.
I found the Shadow Man again.
Oh.
When the lights cut out, a shadowy figure emerges, standing still and silent in the darkness. But as soon as the lights flicker back on, it vanishes. After posting the video online, a viewer claimed the figure was hiding behind the curtain. Our haunted house insists otherwise. To prove it, we reposition the camera to show there's no one behind the curtain. With the camera rolling, we wait in silence, flipping the light off and on repeatedly. It doesn't take long before the figure reappears.
He's not behind the curtain.
I don't see anything.
As the lights flicker out, a shadowy figure emerges once more.
I don't see anything.
But as soon as the lights blaze back on, it's vanished into thin
Yo,
air.
I don't see anything.
This would be the last glimpse of the figure for a time. But one night, while the uploader is unwinding at home,
what are they on? I don't see
he feels an unsettling presence in the room with him. Driven by the need for more evidence, he grabs his phone and starts recording.
It's right there.
I don't see anything. Oh, wait, what is that? No, hold up. Listen, he has a cat. Cats have like glowing eyes. That was probably one of his animals because the eyes weren't too far spaced apart. Listen, he doing too much. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. Like, bro, this ain't real. I don't think this one's real. I'm gonna keep it as always stacked. Like, I don't think this one is real at all.
Pair of eerie yellowish eyes peer out from the darkness, watching the man with a chilling intensity before vanishing into the shadows. The situation is growing more sinister by the minute. Desperate for relief, the man turns to God for help. He lights candles and burns sage throughout his house, praying that whatever is tormenting him will finally disappear.
Bro, how you gonna burn sage and pray? That it don't work like
sage in
that.
hand, the malevolent presence reveals itself once more. As he walks, holding the sage, a sudden jolt of fear hits him from behind. He looks up and sees a pair of glowing eyes peering down from the shadows high above, at least 7 or 8 feet off the ground. The camera captures his panicked reaction, a raw glimpse of terror. In the days that follow, unsettling sounds plague him. Strange, ghostly breaths whispering outside his bathroom door.
I heard him.
Oh,
One night, as he's preparing for bed, he stumbles upon a chilling surprise.
listen. My people, let me ask you a question. Look me in my eyes, right? Supposedly, all this stuff is going on. I just have one question for you. Are you staying in the house? Or are you getting the F out of the house? Because, like, in my mind, there's only one option. Like, I don't care if I gotta stay in a hotel or if I gotta sleep outside. It's better than sleeping inside with, like, a malevolent spirit. Because, like, I can't fathom as to why my guy is still in the house. Apparently the ghost doesn't like malevolent spirit doesn't come out during the day. Do your things in the daytime and like figure out a way to sell that house, because like you're asking for whatever you're getting. You're literally asking for whatever you're getting. Whatever you get, you deserve, because like you play around, F around, you find out, and he's finding out, because like if I'm hearing stuff like that, seeing things I'm written on, oh no. Like I said, it only takes one time for me. It only takes one time.
Ghostly breaths whispering outside his
Oh,
bathroom
hell.
door.
I heard him.
One night, as he's preparing for bed, he stumbles upon a chilling surprise. An eerie message scrawled on his bathroom mirror. But what could it possibly say? The
like
writing on
tenants.
the mirror is unsettling, and he insists that the Shadow Man is the one behind these ominous notes. Meanwhile, as he was getting ready for bed and the message appeared, a camera set up in a different room captured something unsettling. In the window at the back, amidst the flickering flashes of light, something, or someone, slowly emerged, peering in with a chilling presence. But what could it be? After this eerie sight, nothing happens for days, and the uploader decides to share a video, unraveling his theories about the unsettling events.
Hey everyone, things have been pretty quiet for a few days now, so I wanted to address some of the comments that I've seen and people wondering about me having one arm. Yeah, I have one arm.
That wasn't a
it's
question
actually
for
because
me.
I'm a cancer survivor,
Oh, congrats, my guy.
and it was in my arm, so they had to amputate it.
Sorry to
And
hear
between
that.
the radiation and chemo and surgeries, they kind of bring you to the brink of death without actually killing you. I feel like that's where I had my first paranormal experience. During my chemo, I went on a tour of the Queen Mary, and I was in a big group, and we went past this long vacant hallway that was like completely gutted in the interior of the ship, and suddenly I hear boom, 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 and then I turned to the people that were with me, and I was like, "Did you hear that?" And they're like, "No, nobody else in the group heard it, just me." And I'm wondering how much that has to do with what's going on now. I'm not sure.
So, what do you think is happening here? Is this man's home truly haunted, just as he fears?
I don't know.
I'll let you make up your own mind. TikTok user Toe2.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like originally, I was like, it's the cat, but like then it's the upside down person. My guy only got one arm, and he's cancer survivor. I honestly, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say I'm like 50-50. It's inconclusive for me. I can definitely say yes. I can't definitely say no. But all I know is that if that was me, I'm selling the house, or I'm gonna do like an Airbnb haunted house experience. Like stay here, and you can for a week, and you can experience being haunted by a malevolent spirit. Like I don't really know. I'm still finding a way to get my money's worth from the house if I can't sell it. But yeah, this is that's wild. That is wild.
For you shared a video in which we can see something really terrifying. Take a look.
It just looks like a person that's on something. That's a person that's just.
In the video, we can see a childlike figure crouched by a wall, who looks possessed. Naturally, the person holding the camera bolts from the area in sheer terror after the encounter. Fatos Mysterious dared to explore the eerie woods in search of the truth behind an ancient Latin American legend. What they uncovered, however, proved one thing above all. The first thing they encountered was a clear, unsettling path cut through the dense undergrowth.
Tá quebrado aqui, ó. Olha lá. Alguma coisa entrou aqui dentro e bateu aqui, ó. Tá vendo aí? Tá enxergando? Tô aqui. Quebrado aqui, gente. Aqui, ó.
Oh, they came prepared. They got the spike bat and everything.
Alguma coisa que passou aqui, algum animal selvagem, não sei. Vamos adiante, vamos adiante.
And they got the
Quero ver qual foi o caminho que eu entrei, interesse. Cadê essa, hein, mano? Deixa eu ver se foi aqui, hein?
It felt like someone had been there just before them.
You
might think it's just animals moving through the underbrush.
I didn't feel that.
You'd be right in a way. There are animals around. But the damage on that particular path suggests something or someone had recently moved between crawling and walking.
I see.
A pattern unusual for animals. Then, out of nowhere, a spine-chilling noise began to echo through the trees.
Escuta.
That sounds like some type of.
Droga, foi essa, cara?
Like predator, like a.
Escuta aí, cara, tô vendo não.
I don't know if they got like cougars.
Foi sinistro isso agora, hein, véi? Então, que negócio sinistro, caramba!
And then, they realized with growing dread that an eerie echo of clicking sounds seemed to be trailing them, as if mocking their terror. To make matters worse, they eventually stumbled upon.
Oi? Tá outra vez? Eu não me lembro não, cara. Mas parece que essa árvore foi arrancada da raiz, como se alguma coisa barruou nela. Com força ou foi a natureza que fez isso? Eu não sei.
Como? A natureza como?
Eu não sei não, velho.
Como? Porque se fosse a natureza, estavam todas.
Alguma coisa, sei lá que foi.
E gente também não foi.
Mano, tá escutando isso não, pô? Tipo assim, negócio assim, entendeu? E, pô, da última vez que nós escutou isso, ele apareceu, pô.
Então, tô querendo saber de onde é que tá vindo.
Tu está...
Listen, I don't speak like Brazilian Portuguese or Portuguese in general. But I feel like one guy saying like, we need to go. The other guy saying, no, let's not go. Nothing has happened yet. We can still, that's what this is giving me. And if you speak Portuguese, let me know down in the comments below, because like I can understand certain words that sound like Spanish words. It's the accent. I just can't. But bro, it's given like one guy saying we need to go, other one saying no, not yet, not yet.
Mano do céu, que droga foi isso, cara? Que droga fez isso? Que droga arrancou essa árvore, cara? Que coisa arrancou essa árvore, cara? Olha isso, cara. Que coisa barrou nessa árvore, gente. Mano, olha isso, cara. Alguma coisa barrou aqui, cara. Olha aí.
Not just one, but two free stumps, violently torn from their roots. What could be lurking out there with these ominous signs? They had ventured into the woods searching for the chupacabra, a monstrous beast said to prey on animals, draining them of every drop of blood. A telltale sign of its presence is the sight of lifeless animals strewn about, their blood completely drained. First reported in Puerto Rico in 1995, this creature was associated with numerous domestic animals found untouched but entirely drained of blood. The chupacabra's appearance varies widely in popular media. It could be alien-like, reptilian, kangaroo-shaped, or even dog-like. In the video, no bloodless carcasses are visible, but an unsettling chill permeates the air. They too sensed something was wrong. After a gut-wrenching scream pierced the night, they fled in terror, sprinting back to their van.
Agora não tô escutando mais nada, pô. Tá escutando alguma coisa? Não tô escutando mais nada não. Parou mesmo, completo silêncio. É mesmo, né? Vamos embora. Quer ir embora mesmo? Cadê a chave? Tá contigo? Tá aqui no meu bolso. Vai pegar. Vai indo que eu já vou pra lá.
Go back to the car. Why you keep look? I mean, you gotta look around
Deu
to
um
like
jeito aí, galera.
your surroundings
Parou.
and stuff like that, but
They
you're
didn't
walking
even
too
come
slow.
close to escaping cleanly. Just wait until you see what was lying in wait for them.
Bro, get in the car. Doing too much.
Que barulho foi aquela ali, filho? Peraí. Tu viu se não negócio passando ali não?
Bro, I can't see anything
Vou
now.
botar aqui o farol alto pra ver. Olha lá. Eita, tô vendo. Tira a cabeça. Olha lá, galera. Olha lá, aquela coisa lá, olha lá. O chupacabra lá, olha lá.
Bro, drive up to
Ele lá na árvore lá, olhando pra nós lá, olha lá. Olha lá.
Coisa é aquela, mano.
Deixa eu dar um zoom aqui pra
Bro,
galera ver.
drive
Lá.
up to it. You got the blick, you
Ele tá
got
tirando, olha,
a
ele botando
spike
a cabeça e
bat,
olhando.
like, bro, pull
coloca. Olha lá.
up. Pull up.
Olha isso aí dele. Tá, mano, que negócio feio.
Cadê a arma? Cadê a arma?
Tá aqui. Pega.
Eu vou tirar, velho. Eu vou tirar.
Correu. Correu pra mata. Levanta lá, bora lá e correu pra mata.
Oh, you said you're gonna fight
Bora lá.
it.
Desceu, Gê.
They were certain
The other
it
guy was
the
like, I ain't getting out the car.
As they drew closer, the figure slipped back into the darkness of the woods, its two glowing eyes flickering and darting around. The creature stood out not just for its eerie height, far beyond any woodland animal, but also for its unsettling awareness of its surroundings, as if it was daring the two witnesses to follow. In a desperate chase, they tried to capture more footage, but the camera failed to catch anything more. So now, the question is left to you. Did they actually film the chupacabra? Does the footage match up with the chilling Chacapa legend? And if not, what in the hell did they actually capture? Share your thoughts below.
So, listen, I think that, you know, Amazon rainforest and whatnot, in there are areas that have not fully been sort of cataloged and discovered. Um, there are tribes that live out in these forests and whatnot. So that could have been a tribes person. I don't know what the glowing eye things though. That could be something else. I'm not really sure, but it is possible that they saw something that they didn't know what it was. But it could have been the reflection of maybe a tribes person that had some type of reflectors on them, and they lived in the forest. And they're trying to scare them away because like that's their territory. They don't want like people from outside the tribe to like invade their territory. I don't really know. Or this could have just been a hoax, or it could have been the legendary chupacabra. Like I'm not sure about this one. You never know because like we're still discovering things in the ocean. The ocean, is on our planet, and like we know more about space than we do the ocean, which is absolutely insane. The same thing could be said about like, areas in like the Amazon rainforest and whatnot that we have yet to discover. So we don't know what it is. It could be some type of monkey or something along those lines. Because it was given sort of like the monkeys with like the big eyes, the spider monkeys or lemurs. I'm not really sure which one it is. Cause they have those kind of big eyes, and they can like be on a tree and like sort of peek out, peek in. Like I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna call hoax, but again, there is a small, slim chance that they did see something. That something might not have been a chupacabra, but it could have been like again a tribes person with like reflective gear. I don't know.
A guy went for a solo paranormal investigator exploring a supposedly haunted location. Everything was normal until something truly bizarre happened. Take a look.
뭐야? 잠깐만.
Did he just? Why is he breathing like that? Why are you still there? Get out the holes. Oh, he's afraid to go past the mirror.
Not long after he stepped into the old abandoned house, he noticed the mirror swaying violently from side to side. This wasn't caused by the wind. It felt as though an unseen, ghostly hand was moving it. When he went to investigate, there was no one and nothing there.
사람이니까.
Oh.
가지마. 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 가지마.
Drawn by the shadow he glimpsed through the door, he pressed on, oblivious to the danger that lurked ahead. Anything for his channel, right? Little did he know. This was just the start of a night that would plunge him into a whirlwind of terror and dread.
Oh, Lord. Bro, he's in the house with 13 ghosts, man. If you know, you know.
What?
Run! Run!
저기 뭐야? 거기 누구인가?
Bro, turn! Oh my God! Turn around and go the other way. hand could gonna slap him until I could get out the house. What's wrong with him? We're playing around too much.
After trailing the entity into a secluded room, the atmosphere grows sinister. Objects on the table begin to shift on their own, and the window starts to rattle with an eerie, foreboding sound. It's the calm before the storm. This should have been a clear sign for him to gather his things
Big
and
facts.
leave immediately.
Bro, listen, this is the first time where like I've heard the narrator actually say that, because like if bro, some people just be doing anything for like views, man. And I don't really know if this one is real or not, but it's given like it could be real or not. Because like, bro, Japan, like, listen, countries like Japan, Korea, like they're known for having like supernatural things happen in these houses because like they're on sort of ancient land. And like sometimes these houses are passed through for generation to generation. So like people have died in these houses, man. Especially these older houses. And like any, you know, anything on like tribal land, stuff like that, anything on the continent of like Africa, like I believe it. You know what I mean? It could look fake AF, but like I believe it because like voodoo, you know what I mean? Juju, like it's originated from Western Africa, like Nigeria. Like I listen, bro, don't be playing around these houses, man. I'm telling you, if you do not be playing around these houses, because like those ghosts and loving spirits can like leave the house and follow you to your house and just like haunt you, like curse you. You know what I mean? Like nah, fam.
He was not alone in the house. Something or someone was toying with him. It was only a matter of time before things turned violent.
이게 뭐야?
But our guy wasn't about to back down from an unsolved ghost mystery.
He deserves
Even
it.
though he was
deserves it.
shaking like a
I'm rooting for the
leaf,
ghost right now.
he
I'm
kept
rooting for the ghost at this
investigating
point.
behind the window.
Ghost,
He
take him.
found nothing until suddenly something happened.
뭐야? 뭐야? 어? 너 뭐야? 거기 있어. 너 진짜 이기야. 너 거기 있어.
Oh, it's motioning to him to come. Oh my goodness. Bro, you better find a piece of wood and bless it and slap the holiness into that ghost so it goes away.
For a truly chilling moment, the figure looms menacingly behind the door partition,
Yep.
seemingly daring him to come closer. But our brave soul opts for the classic escape, bolting for the exit before things get out of hand. Now, let's dissect his eerie night in the haunted house. It's clear he often avoids investigating moving objects, and when he does, he's dreadfully slow. If someone was serious about proving there's nothing to hide, they'd be more proactive in showing they're not being manipulated by some supernatural force. It's almost comical how the ghost seems more intent on giving him a tour than scaring him away. And let's not ignore the suspicious jump cuts whenever he pans the camera down.
Yep.
Still, maybe we should cut him some slack. We don't know why the house was so eerily empty with everything left in place. Perhaps it was a ghost with a flair for theatrics when it was alive. Kudos to him for daring to explore such haunted realms. Many would shudder at the thought of encountering poltergeist activity
I'm one of
or
those
just
people.
another paranormal stunt. What are your thoughts?
Listen, my people, that right there was the realest I've heard these narrators sound, man. He literally dissected everything. Like, that's the realest I've heard them sound, my people. Listen, I'm very curious to get you guys' thoughts on what you thought was real, what you thought was fake. I'm not really sure. A lot of these to me seem kind of staged, but again, you never know. There's a small chance that it could be real. And again, if it is real, a lot of these people are very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. Thank you for watching, my people, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.